What is up, beautiful people? I'm IAnthonyD. Welcome back to the channel. It's good to see you again. You're looking good. We are on the last Texas Chain Saw Massacre video we will upload before the game comes out, I believe, because there's not much more to talk about. We've covered literally everything, and now we are in the end game now. The game is right around the corner. I hope you're ready, but if not, let's get you prepared for the meta game of the Texas Chain Saw Massacre. Yesterday, if you didn't know, Gun Interactive went live on their Twitch channel breaking down the meta game to Texas Chain Saw Massacre.
If you don't know, I'm Matt Zepp. I work brand here at Gun, creators of Texas Chainsaw, and I'm joined by none other than...
I'm Wes Keltner, CEO.
As you can see, if you were watching back then, we have like a whole new setup here. Wes, before we go too far, because we're going to get into metagame today, gang. In case you're not really sure why we're live, we're covering metagame today. We're going to be talking about metagame and showing you guys a bunch of the skill trees and ability trees and things like that.
Us as a community went live and reacted to it. If you missed out on that, please follow the Twitch or turn notifications to all on YouTube so you don't miss out on more things in the future. We're going to be playing this game non-stop, live streaming and all that stuff. It's going to be a lot of fun. And I want you to be there. Oh, dude.
Yeah, somebody said on social
Wes and Matt.
3 years ago that hurts.
I got Nugget.
Yeah, tell us about it. But as you can see, if you were watching back,
How did they build? Is this in someone's house?
Really...
However, they released the new community hub post going over the metagame and breaking it down for us. I figured we would go over this in a video, try to break it down to make it a little bit easier to understand. And obviously, if I get anything wrong, comment down below, correct me. Let's learn together as a family, as a unit, so that we can prepare ourselves when the family is trying to duct tape us to a chair and force feed us our own toes. Now, the core of the metagame is broken down into 3 main tiers and 2 skill trees. The 3 main tiers are going to be your ability, your perks, and your attributes. The 2 skill trees are going to be 1 for your character skill tree and 1 for your ability unlock tree. Let's take a deep dive and figure out what all that means, with the first one being our abilities. Abilities will be the core of each character's uniqueness. An example of an ability is Leland's shoulder tackle or Connie's instant lockpicking. Abilities have their own skill tree that allow you to level them up. With each level, you can apply a modifier. This skill tree is found at the base of the character's skill tree and is only used to modify the character's ability. An example of this, we see Matt leveling up Connie's focus ability, which brings it to a level 2. He then selects 2 different modifiers, like reducing the recharge rate of her ability and reducing any stamina used when the ability is active. So a skill tree inside of a skill tree can be a little bit confusing, but just to simplify it, the overall character skill tree, at the base of it, you have your ability. This is the very first node that you'll be on. Once you select that, you can go into your ability unlock tree. This is where you'll see these different modifiers that you can apply. But let's zoom out of that and look at our overall character skill tree and see what these different perks and attribute points mean. Perks can modify a character to give them a certain advantage in a specific area or skill. There is a total of 3 perks per loadout. All perks can be chosen and equipped in the loadout menu. Each perk appears to have 3 levels, with each level increasing the perk's power. An example of this is Connie's perk, which allows you to regain health when staying hidden. The percentage increases from 30% to 45% on level 2. You level up your perks just by playing the game with those perks selected. You can unlock new perks in the character skill tree by spending skill points that you earn while playing the game. The character skill tree is the main core of the metagame. You can choose what path you want to go down when spending your skill points. At any time, if you like, you can refund all those skill points and spend them again, allowing you to go down a different path on the skill tree. This is also the same for the ability unlock tree. This allows you to try out different perk builds and ability modifiers. Now, on the overall skill tree, you see that we can go down different paths of the skill tree and we can unlock perks, but also something called attribute points. What are attributes and how do we use them? I'm so happy you asked. Attributes are the character stats like toughness, endurance, and strength. Players can unlock attribute points through a character skill tree and spend these points on adjusting these character stats, improving your character's attributes. An example of this, we can see Matt spending his attribute points that he earned by unlocking them in the character skill tree, which allows him to raise Connie's endurance. All of your skill points, ability modifiers, character perks, and attribute points can be saved and used for for different loadouts. Each character gets a total of 5 different loadouts. This allows you to create different builds for your character and select quickly which one you want to play. So there you have it. That is the meta game for the Texas Chain Saw Massacre. Hopefully I was able to just smush this together to make it a little bit more easier to understand. There are a few things that I don't 100% know, and I'm looking forward to figuring that out with you guys, either down in the comments or when we're playing the game. I'm just super excited. Couldn't be more hyped for the Texas Chain Saw Massacre, and like I said, we're in the end game now. It's right around the corner, knocking on the door. I'm ready to go. Are you? Let me know. Slash that like button if you enjoyed this video. Join Slasher Gang today. Support the channel, support the dream. Subscribe with notifications set to all. Until then, don't do drugs, don't have sex. No, yeah, don't die.